We went on
$80
vacation.
peanut man.
So we went to the White House when Jimmy Carter was the president,
Mm-hmm.
and we got those from the White House itself, or we got those from where did we get those? Or did y'all have to buy them, or did they give them to us?
They gave them to you.
And we saw Jimmy Carter was there when we was there.
Mm-hmm.
What year was he president? Because I don't.
70, 76 to 80 to 80.
I was a baby. 76. I was 3. When? What year did we go there?
Hmm?
What year did we go to the White House?
About 77 something.
Okay, because I had to be about 6, old enough to act regular. I wasn't no
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Yeah.
Huh. So what made y'all decide to pack up y'all kids in the station wagon? Was this the Chevy?
No, it was that Ford Fairlane.
Oh, we went there in the Ford Fairlane?
Mm-hmm. The blue Ford.
Yes.
Yeah.
I absolutely know what you're talking about. There's a picture of us racing our little Jimmy Carter peanut people.
Mm-hmm.
So we drove to Washington?
Yeah, we went up to Detroit,
Okay.
and from Detroit over into Windsor, Canada,
Okay.
and we stayed in Detroit in the GM building,
Okay.
GM Hotel.
Right.
And then we went from Windsor, Canada to Barbaro Island.
What's Babalo Island?
It's an island up there in Canada,
Okay.
amusement park
Mm-hmm.
with rides and stuff. And they had all those Warner Brothers characters out there. That skunk and duck and stuff, Donald Duck and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that was
yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah. Really?
Yeah. And Tweety Pie and
Tweety Pie.
the thing with the man with the 2 guns,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
mustache.
Yosemite Sam and all that.
Yeah,
So it
all
was a
that.
Warner Brothers
Yeah,
amusement park.
it was Warner
And we went there and played.
Brothers. Mm-hmm.
We took pictures because I don't
Yeah,
remember.
we took pictures. I don't know what happened to them.
I have lots of pictures when we quiz,
Mm-hmm.
and I have lots of pictures of when we were little. Quiz got everything. I got like the peanut pictures. We was in some hotel. I got pictures of all of us sleep in there. I don't know where these pictures came from. So we went from what's the name of that park? Pablo Park,
Barbaro Island.
Pablo Island.
I went from there up to Niagara Falls.
Went to Niagara Falls.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Hmm?
But I remember that.
I went from Niagara Falls to Buffalo, New York. I went to Niagara Falls, New York.
Yeah.
And then we went down to New York City.
Okay.
And we went from New York City. We saw the Liberty Bell.
We saw Liberty Bell.
Mm-hmm. And then we went down to Washington, D.C.
We saw the Liberty Bell or the Statue of Liberty?
Saw both.
Okay. I thought the Liberty Bell was in.
Philadelphia.
Oh, we went to Philadelphia too?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. So how long was we gone?
About 3-4 days.
So you did all that in 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we still ain't made it to the White House yet. Okay, so on this trip, we left Chicago, then we went to where? Tell me.
Detroit.
Yet. Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then from Detroit, so we just basically went there, spent the night, and then left the next day to go to the next place.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
So we went to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Then from Detroit, we went to where?
Windsor, Canada.
Windsor, Canada. Mm-hmm. Across the river. Okay, yeah, because Detroit can't. Yeah, I can understand that. Then we went from Canada to where?
We went from Winslow, Canada to Barbaro Island, which is also in Canada.
Which is also in Canada. Okay.
And from Barbaro Island, we went up to Niagara Falls.
Okay. Where is Niagara Falls and where?
Niagara Falls is in Quebec, Canada.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Dad, I didn't know Niagara Falls. Dad, I didn't know Niagara Falls.
You know what the fall is, don't you?
Yes, I do. That's what I'm saying. But I thought that, because I went to California and we drove past Niagara Falls, I thought. Impossible. Okay,
Niagara
go ahead.
Falls
So we
in
was at,
Canada.
didn't know that.
When you went to California, you was a baby. You wouldn't know anything about that.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. Okay, so Niagara Falls. Then from Niagara Falls, we went to where?
Niagara Falls, New York.
Okay.
See, there's a lot of confusion about
Don't worry about it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
uh, people. People don't know that Niagara Falls is not Niagara Falls is not Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is in Canada.
Then I
Ni-
went there with you and did
Ni-
not know.
Niagara Falls is across the river in the United States. People think Niagara Falls is in Canada. It's not. Niagara Falls is a city in New York.
So Niagara Falls is a city in New York.
Yeah, it's right there by the fall, but it's not. It's not the falls. It's a city.
So Niagara Falls is a city. It's not the okay. So the amusement park or the water exhibit or whatever that is named after.
The water is Niagara. They call it Niagara Falls. You know how part of the fall is in Canada,
Right.
but Niagara Falls sits just on the other side. So the Niagara Falls is actually in Canada and in the United States.
So what city does it fall in?
It runs right down the middle
Bordering what United States?
in Canada. Yeah, part
Canada.
of it is in Canada. On one side of the fall, you in Canada.
Right.
On the other side, you in the United States.
What state though? What state is that?
New York State.
New York State. Got it. Okay, so what the heck was I when I was thinking of? Okay. So from New York State, Niagara Falls, United States. Wait,
Mhm.
New York.
Yeah.
We went from there to
Washington. We went from there to New York City.
New York City. Then
In New York City, we stayed at the Sheraton Hotel.
okay.
You know, that fabulous hotel chain,
Yes.
Sheraton.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed in the Sheraton.
Okay.
And that's what we saw The Spy Who Loved Me
Okay.
with James Bond and
Yes.
Jaws.
Yes.
That's what we saw that up there in New York.
Okay.
And from there, we went down to Washington, D.C.
We went from Washington D.C. from the Sheraton.
Mm-hmm.
How long is this drive? How are you doing all this driving? Was mom helping you drive or you were driving by yourself?
No, I did all the driving.
You didn't let her help you?
Mm-mm.
You didn't want her to?
No, I just didn't let her drive. I did all the driving. She never been driving on the highway
Oh.
that much, you know.
So we went from the Sheraton to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And where did we go when we went to Washington?
We went to the White House and we went to Harlem.
We went to Harlem.
Yeah.
Didn't we go to the Apollo? What's
yeah,
it?
Yeah, we went to see the Apollo.
That's when I saw that fish head in the street.
Hmm?
That's what a fish head was in the street. That hit Queese in the face.
Well,
you probably don't know what I'm talking about.
when we first went into Harlem, there was so much trash and stuff on the street.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And the buildings were so ragged, I was scared, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I saw it, got out of there and went back on the freeway and left. 'Cause I thought we were gonna be attacked.
You thought we was gonna get jumped.
You know? But I thought about it for a while and I went back.
Okay.
Nobody bothered us though.
Huh?
I said, didn't nobody bother us though.
Yeah, it was just dirty looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember we got out long enough to take a picture from the Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
And we was out there and the wind blew or something, some fish bones or something hit Queese in the face. We was laughing so hard. So we went, I know my mom was on, you know, Charles, we can't do this. You need to turn around so we can see. I know she was getting on your case because you would have kept going. I don't think you would have went back if she wouldn't get on your nerves. I just know that. So that choice was garnered by her, I'm certain. Okay, so went to the Apollo, took the picture. Then we went to Washington State, and who was the president at the time?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter was the president. So we got to tour the White House,
Mm-hmm.
and Jimmy Carter was in there when we was there,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave us these little peanuts,
Mm-hmm.
and we got back in the car. And where we go after we left the White House?
Hmm.
What happened after we left the White House?
Oh, we went back home.
We went back home.
Mhm.
So you did all that in 4 days?
Yeah.
Driving overnight, quite a bit.
Well, we only stayed in one place a day, you know.
Okay,
There wasn't no need to stay there
right,
because we saw what we wanted to see,
and left.
and then we left. We stayed.
Wow. I remember the map. I remember you pulling out the map. I remember, you know, I read the map. I guess so. Because I remember you pulling out a map and having a map.
Yeah.
Wow. I
We
don't
went,
even know if they use maps
we
these
went,
days.
we went to the top of the Empire State Building.
We went to the top of the Empire State
Mhm.
Building. Yeah, remember that? There's photos. Everything you're saying, there's pictures.
Yeah, we had pictures.
We still have them. They're still here. Between my house and Quee's house, we have pictures. Everything you just said, we have pictures of. Everything you said, there's a photo of it. So, like I said, you have done well by your family because we are so cultured. How old were you when you was doing all this? How old were you when we went on this?
Well, in 77, I was 30.
You was 30.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. And this is one of many trips that we have taken because we packed up and did this every summer.
Yeah, we used to go to, we went to Wisconsin Dells twice.
Remember that?
Mhm.
Wow. Very explorative, Black Daddy. Very explorative. You're quite the role model, parent, father. You really are. I just want to let you know.